Liverpool new goalkeeper Sander Westerveld, who's played in every Premiership match so far. A back four of Vegard Hegum, Jamie Carragher, Sami Hyypiä, and a change at left back with Steve Staunton replacing the injured Dominic Matteo. Vladimir Smitzer returns on the right of midfield. Jamie Redknapp partners Dietmar Hamann, the German international, making his first appearance since his ankle injury on the first day of the season. Patrick Berger completes the quartet. And for the first time in 5 months, Gerard Houllier is able to start with his first choice attacking partnership of Robbie Fowler and Michael Owen. For Everton, their first choice keeper Thomas Müller is now back in training. But Walter Smith has been delighted with the form of his stand-in Paul Gerrard. In the back four, Irishman Richard Dunn plays on the right. Michael Ball replaces the injured David Unsworth at left back. And there's Scottish steel in the heart of defence in the shape of David Weir and Richard Gough. The midfield lines up like this. On the right, Don Hutchison, recovered from a calf injury. In the centre, John Collins, a new signing, Abel Xavier, a Portuguese international, with Nick Barmby on the left. And up front, the man whose goals really rescued Everton at the end of last season, Francis Jeffers and Kevin Campbell.
Substitute tonight. Substitute keeper is number 35, Steve Simonson.
Yes, Liverpool with a 4-4-2 formation. I think the first thing that strikes you is that tonight it looks a rather experimental side considering what's at stake. A massive game against the local rivals. I think that's the first time the back four had ever played together. In midfield, I'm sure that Houllier is welcoming back Hamann, but it's taken a real risk. Apart from 25 minutes in the opening game against Sheffield Wednesday, he's yet to play even a warm-up game. The strength of the side, obviously, is going forward in Fowler and Owen, two outstanding forwards. But at the back, they're looking for a clean sheet tonight. Move on to Everton.
Number 16,
just like Liverpool, solid 4-4-2 formation. Great deal of experience there in Gough and Weir, the two Scottish internationals. They'll be looking to do an experienced job to protect the two fullbacks, two youngsters, Dunn and Ball. Midfield, you've got the versatile Hutchinson, plays a variety of positions. I think tonight he'll start on the right-hand side, but will play very narrow. And if the chance comes to Barmby, he will go and join in the front two. In Xavier, they've got a very aggressive defensive midfield player, and like Liverpool, I feel the strength of the side is up front in Jeffers and Campbell. They've got two outstanding forwards. Jeffers, although not blessed with outstanding pace, it shows great movement and a very, very good goal scorer.
Let's have a quick look at the substitutes bench. On show, the Swiss international who made his first Liverpool appearance against Hull City last week. He gets a place. Meyer, the Dutch striker, Camara, that Trevor's already mentioned, young Gerrard, who's been playing regularly recently, and the Danish goalkeeper Nielsen for Everton. Two Scotsmen in Cleland and Gemmell, the former Sheffield United player, Ward. Tommy Johnson, who's just come down on a 3-month loan from Celtic with a view to a permanent move, and their standing goalkeeper tonight, Simonsen. Well, you don't see that in many big city derbies, but it's always been the practice on Merseyside, even in cup finals, for Liverpool and Everton fans to mingle. The rivalry may be fierce, but it's also very friendly. It might not be quite so friendly out on the field, although there's plenty of handshakes in the tunnel at the moment. Hutchison, of course, a former Red, had almost 4 years at Anfield and has played for both teams in this Merseyside derby. He'll lead Everton out tonight with Jamie Redknapp having recovered from a foot injury, taking the Liverpool captain's armband. Liverpool 12th in the table. If they win, they'll go equal on points with Everton, who are 9th. And if they win, they could even climb as high as 5th place and go above Chelsea. Well, it's the longest running local derby in English football, and always one of the most fiercely contested. We can guarantee a great atmosphere, ferocious commitment, excitement and superb entertainment. So stay with us for Liverpool against Everton. Head-to-head then, and since they first clashed over 100 years ago, there's been almost nothing between them. 57 wins to Liverpool, 53 to Everton, 50 matches drawn, every single game in the top division, and for the first time in 10 years, Everton go into a derby match higher than Liverpool in the league table. It'll be Everton to get proceedings underway. 4 of Liverpool's team tonight have never played in a Merseyside derby before. There are 3 on the Everton side, and I would think for the first 20 minutes, they ain't going to know what's hit them. Perfect night for a game of such importance. Barnby doing well to keep that in early on here for Everton. The layoff by Campbell a little loose. And Spitzer a little fortunate, I think, that the clearance found a colleague. Everton with a new-found confidence. Not only have they had improved results this season, but Evertonians will tell you that the standard of their football has been much higher than in recent times as well. But they know that this is the test their supporters have been really looking forward to. Everton have made their best start for 6 years, and in fact, if they win today, Walter Smith's team will have equalled their best start for 19 years. Xavier, the Portuguese international, one of those tasting the derby atmosphere for the first time, of course. Don has played before. Xavier again, Campbell well placed on the far post. Liverpool have stretched to get it away. Here's Spitzer, the Czech Republic player, back in the side after injury. Redknapp driving Liverpool forward. Staunton, one of the old hands of these Merseyside derbies in his previous spell at Anfield. Patrick Berger leaves the cross to Staunton. Schmitzel teed himself up for the volley. Houpier for Liverpool. Patrick Berger. And the late challenge on Berger earns Liverpool a free kick.
Just a word on about the 2 formations. As we anticipated, both playing 4-4-2, but Don Hutchinson, we thought would be on the right-hand side. He's actually playing central. Xavier on the right. I think that's tactical to try and stop the thrusts of Berger on the left-hand side for Liverpool.
Redknapp for them. Another late challenge, which referee Riley has allowed unpunished, since Liverpool still have possession here with Staunton. And a little deflection could easily have wrong-footed the Everton goalkeeper. The referee off the ball there just had a word with Redknapp. He recognised that the challenge was probably a free kick in different circumstances.
Yeah, good players from Staunton, pushing it through the legs of Dunn. Had the opportunity to produce a ball. He allowed it to be blocked. But Liverpool have at least won a corner.
Houpier makes a run towards the near post. Difficult ball there for Everton to deal with. Gerrard has conceded another corner. Or has he? No, the referee was about to point to the corner. The linesman indicated goal kick. That's the verdict.
As that wasn't the best of defending from Everton. Near post corner, and allows Heckham to get in front of Hutchinson. His run wasn't tracked.
Liverpool have lost only 1 of their last 13 matches against Everton here at Anfield 4 years ago now. Staunton's clearance. Spitzer didn't know where the ball was, but Liverpool get the throw.
It was an important clearance too from Staunton, because Houpier missed the bounce of the ball, completely misjudged it. And Staunton showing good defensive qualities, coming around on the cover.
Everton threatening again. Jeffers well placed in the middle. A good flowing start to this game. Awkward clearance for Hegem. He's under pressure from Barnby. Making the side now after his injury problems. Vegard Hegem, his first choice right back. The ball bounces kindly there for Barnby. Jeffers turns it forward. Campbell's onside. Everton have scored. What a start!
Well, Liverpool were looking across for the linesman, the flag. He didn't raise his flag, but it was outstanding play from Jeffers. Just look at the awareness he shows here as this ball is played in from Barnby. He gets lucky here from a deflection, but just look at Jeffers. He knows exactly where Campbell is. Definitely not offside. Westerveld certainly gets something on it, but he can't prevent it from going into the net. What a start this is for Everton.
Kevin Campbell had gone 5 matches without a goal. His worst spell since he joined Everton. A spell that's been dramatically ended on the ground where his supporters would most want him to end it. Staunton. What a stunning start. And Liverpool shaken by that.
Well, it's the problem, Alan, that I spoke about prior to kick-off. Just one game this season when they've managed to keep a clean sheet. They've played barely 5 minutes. Already, they find themselves a goal behind.
Yes, the only clean sheet that Liverpool have managed, ironically, was against Arsenal. And Gerard Houllier, understandably, looking even more anxious now. It's his 40th game in sole charge of the team tonight. And he would not have wanted it to start that way, obviously.
I also said, Alan, about that it's the first time this back four have ever played together. It's quite an experimental back four for such a massive game. And the signs were that they've done little work on the training field because they were all at sea.
It's becoming a familiar problem for Liverpool.
I'm not quite sure who it was who's playing them onside. I think it was possibly Carragher. They were looking for offside, but quite clearly Carragher was playing them Campbell 2 or 3 yards. He was onside.
Now there on David Weir has given Everton a free kick in a good position. And perhaps another problem for this leaky Liverpool defence to handle. Goff coming forward to join Campbell and the rest. Making a good run as well. Well, Liverpool fans thought they should have had a free kick there. The referee thought otherwise. And now at last Liverpool show their attacking qualities with Robbie Fowler. Well, it's good skill by Fowler. Just a yard too far in the end. Staunton's challenge. Then a good one from Hutchison. Berger has it back for Liverpool, and the usual frantic opening to these Merseyside derbies. But you don't usually get a goal in the opening 5 minutes. Haman, first touch I can remember him getting on his home debut, of course. Smitzer. Now the German again. There's a full stretch to even control that, and he's lost possession, and Everton looking dangerous on the break again. Campbell and Jeffers in harness. Well, Carragher saved Liverpool then from another embarrassment. It's his third derby. He was suspended for the corresponding match last season, which Liverpool won 3-2. Their only victory, remember, in the last 10 against Everton. Xavier with a rather uncertain back pass there. Dunn had to step in. Now Steve Staunton. Berger making an excellent run, but it's an Everton throw. Scored in the last 2 home Premiership matches, Patrick Berger, against Manchester United and Arsenal, and scored in that 3-2 Liverpool win over Everton last season. Too delighted, but a very encouraging start for Walter Smith.
Yes, he'd be delighted, Alan, with the opening goal. He preferred it though if it was 5 minutes from the end rather than with 85 minutes remaining. But it's a great boost to his team.
Liverpool threatening with Smitzer again. He's happy for the corner here. He's not going to get it. Liverpool throw. Michael Owen gets his first touch, I think. Patrick Berger. The big centre half was kept going. It's a poor ball, easily intercepted by Hutchison. Berger wouldn't let him out easily, but it's an Everton throw. Talk about Everton's great start. Remarkably, they're actually better off in terms of points at the corresponding stage of the season than they were when they last won the league title. Fans have good cause for their optimism. Weir. Ball. Barnby. accuracy than Liverpool at the moment. That's a foul. Redknapp on Hutchison. The referee will step in and have a word with the Liverpool captain.
It's best of mates off the field. Hutchinson and Redknapp. No love lost on the field. Two fierce competitors.
Gone at what used to be known as Fortress Anfield. Liverpool have already lost twice here in the league this season. A goal down. It back from Campbell. Decent cross in towards Jeffers. Hutchison a bit over elaborate, but Everton keep possession. Not now they don't. From his mistake. And his second derby match, the Republic of Ireland under-21 international. Dunn trying to make life hard for Patrick Berger. Fowler's layoff to Owen. Foul by Xavier. Begard Hegger. Spitzer. Almost got caught in possession again. His obvious lack of match fitness has been pretty evident in the opening stages here.
It's a terribly difficult game for him, Alan, to make his comeback. You know, the pace of the English Premiership is quick enough on a normal Saturday afternoon, but this is a special match. There's not a second to put your foot on it, and he's going to find it terribly difficult.
Had to be something of a risk on the part of Liverpool to play him. He's been out, well, almost 2 months. He's been training back in Germany where he had the operation on the ankle injury. But, no substitute for this kind of dramatic pace. Gone in trouble with the referee here.
We have a message from Kathy McIntyre to meet valuable ticket on the ticket office right away, please.
Well, Michael Owen being forced to come into a central midfield area to try and get possession. That's because Everton are defending very, very deep. That's the second foul we've seen in the last couple of minutes. One from Redknapp, this one from Dunn. I think the third time the player won't be so fortunate. Mr. Riley, a bit leaning at this moment, but it's not certainly going to continue.
Everton down to 10 men for the moment. Francis Jeffers has just limped off on the halfway line for treatment. Did pretty well without him for the moment. He wants to come back on. He hasn't caught Mr. Riley's attention yet. Everton back to 11 now. Great kick by Westerveld. Fowler headed it the wrong way. Owen had just vacated that position. Oops! What an embarrassment there for Gerrard, and it's that kind of little mistake that can give the opposition a lift. Certainly it's given Liverpool a corner.
How fortunate was Gerrard there. 3 yards to his right. And that would have been the own goal, well, not an own goal, but a disaster of the season.
He's got the Liverpool fans roaring again here. They've been a bit quiet in the opening stages here. Everton their own worst enemies with that clearance. Do clear their lines. Ooh, Staunton got a lot on that to give Westerveld a problem at the other end. But he's a very good kicker with the ball, very comfortable with it at his feet.
Yes, I remember commenting at Leeds when they played away just how comfortable he is on the floor. He's a wonderful kicker of the ball, and kicks with such power, distance, and with great accuracy. And you saw just how cool he was there, being put under pressure from a bad back pass from Staunton.
Hutchison's given it away. Fowler. That's great defending by Goff. He just used his years of experience to read the play there. Everton have won their last 2 league games against Sheffield Wednesday and West Ham without conceding a goal. Their first successive clean sheets in the league all year. And Liverpool's passing game not yet at its best. Beaten to it this time. Never can get a free kick. There was an angry reaction from Robbie Fowler when he heard the whistle go. Well, now John Hartson's looking at that and wondering exactly what he did wrong yesterday to deserve a second yellow card for a not dissimilar challenge. On by Campbell, but the whistle's already gone. Liverpool free kick. Hamann. This is Staunton. Berger. Fowler delayed his run and enabled Collins to win it back for Everton. Calm play. The away team here. The final ball from Hutchison gives Liverpool a throw. But Everton have definitely settled the better of the 2 teams. The goal, an enormous help. Carragher. This is better from Liverpool. Redknapp. Egan. Bergen and Smits are in the box, being joined by Fowler. Can't get his cross in. And it's Everton who look dangerous again on the break. Did well to hold it up there, Jeffers. Xavier. Looking for Campbell. Good layoff. Hutchison. This is done. And Hutchison goes down under the challenge from Staunton. Everton free kick. And a yellow card, in fact, for the Liverpool player.
Excellent positive play that from Hutchinson. I don't know quite what the Everton players are complaining about. They've got a yellow card. I think they were after a red.
Referee's patience just tested once too often there by Steve Staunton. Collins with the free kick. And Liverpool have to rely on their goalkeeper to save them then.
Well, you see David Weir coming at the back post. If it wasn't for the hand of Westerveld, that would have been 2-0.
Stays in a threatening position in that 6-yard box. Hutchinson's kick over Campbell's head, and a great save again by Westerveld to deny Everton another goal.
Well, he's so quick in the box, Jeffers. Just look how he reacts to this. Comes away off the far post, completely loses marker, and once again an excellent save from Westerveld.
Liverpool all at sea at the moment. 2 tremendous saves, especially the second one there from their goalkeeper. He's kept the score to 1-0. Space opening up for the shot. And Gerrard just about got it away, and Fowler from a very difficult angle. Hits it high into the crowd.
Good quick break this from Liverpool. Redknapp onto his right foot. Gerrard pushes it wide. Difficult angle for Fowler. Tries the snap shot, but gets it totally wrong. This is the chance from Jeffers, and that's an excellent save from Westerveld. Gets down low to his right, pushes it around the post. But once again, on a set piece, you have to question the marking of Liverpool defenders.
And they're stretched again here. And Jeffers has got Staunton in a bit of trouble. A loud appeal from the other end of the ground for a penalty. And Westerveld, off the ball, had an angry reaction against Jeffers for what he thought was diving then. Liverpool keep giving the ball away. Lucky to get it back in this attack. Hegem, Smitzer. Only Owen in the box for Liverpool at the moment. Good tackle by Ball.
Yeah, it was good defensive play from Ball. Smitzer decided he was going to try and use his pace on the outside, have a go at him. But he was equal to it, Ball. An excellent sliding tackle.
Wins it back. Hutchison takes it off him. Xavier, the Everton captain, in possession again. This is done. Everton in some form of control here at the moment. Midway through the first half, they lead 1-0. It could easily have been even worse for Liverpool. And here's the reason why it isn't.
That's the problem, Alan. He might be the best kicker, but you know, when in Fowler, you have no real presence, no height up there, and the ball just comes straight back.
I think Redknapp's going to be yellow carded here. He got away with an earlier challenge that the referee saw and getting the ticking off, but not this time. It's his 12th Merseyside derby, this Jamie Redknapp, and he's only been on the winning side twice. Insistent that the free kick's taken from the exact spot. And he's coming to have a word, I think, with Robbie Fowler, yes, because he feels he hadn't retreated the proper distance. Finally, Gerrard delivers it towards Campbell. Good header on. Liverpool in trouble for a moment again.
Yes, that would have been terribly unfortunate for Robbie Fowler if he had been booked, because he actually asked the advice of the linesman.
Crowd on that far side getting heated by one or two decisions that have gone against Liverpool. Hence the ironic cheers when they get a free kick. Campbell looks a bit bemused as well.
I think the problem with the far side was a high challenge from Smitzer, which Goff wasn't too happy with.
There's Berger. Fowler. Owen, rather. A man. Now Redknapp. Neater football by Liverpool, but it's not in the dangerous area of the field as far as they're concerned.
Problem is, Alan, they can't get in behind the Everton back four. They're frustrating them, continuing having to go into feet. They need to turn them, they can't do so.
It's better football though. Come on. Redknapp. Fowler did well with a layoff. Back into Owen, but much too high for him. Goal kick.
Excellent build-up play from Liverpool. Fowler out to Schmitzer. He looks to play the ball in nice and early. The two front players, Owen and Fowler, appreciated that, but it's, as you can see, well overhit. And out of the danger area.
Dunn come to meet it. And Everton get a lucky break. Campbell. Everton are playing a real pressing game in the middle of the field. It's certainly knocking Liverpool out of their stride. Poor layoff by Berger. Campbell gets it back to Dunn. Hutchison. Tackle by Hutchison. The cop showed their disapproval. The referee saw nothing wrong. Now Owen. He's got Fowler up in support. And the challenge by Owen.
Yes, it was a bad challenge.
Get him in trouble.
He overruns the ball here, and it's an excellent challenge from Weir, who takes the ball. Owen realises he overruns it, and that's a bad challenge. You don't like to see that on a football field.
Owen can get terribly wound up in the game at times. His anxiety to do well, his anxiety to be a winner sometimes goes over the top, and he quite literally did then. He was yellow carded.
Yes, there's no place in football for that type of challenge. This is a leg breaker, this.
It's a dangerous tackle, I'm afraid to say.
Dangerous.
Some referees would have seen that fitting for a red card.
That's X-rated, that.
And we might decide that Mr. Riley's been quite lenient towards Michael Owen.
Alan, they couldn't possibly have caught him with the full force of the tackle, because if he had have, he wouldn't have taken any further part in this game.
Here's the earlier incident, Trevor.
This is the challenge from Hutchinson, isn't it? Where he jumps in there, and once again, it's high, just slightly goes over the top to Haman. Well, that's another shocking challenge.
And you have to say, justice has been done as far as Michael Owen is concerned, but not as far as Don Hutchison is concerned.
No, the referee missed that one quite clearly, over the top challenge. You mentioned the cops saw it quite clearly. They were incensed. I'm sure Dieter Hamann was incensed.
Let's get back to the football, please. Goal kick. And the crowd here will not allow anything other than ferocious commitment, and that's what we've seen. It's got to stay within the laws of the game. Michael Owen. It's a poor ball. He was fortunate that Barnby couldn't control it. Now Smith's up for Liverpool. Everton are defending well. Ball for them. I believe they should have had a free kick then. Redknapp. Knew exactly where Staunton would be. Patrick Berger. He's got plenty of targets in the box, but you've got to get the crosses in. Liverpool build up slowly and carefully, but enough incisiveness when they get near the Everton box. And it's given away again to Xavier. Campbell. Collins has gone on a forward run and he's found it. Done slipped and still got away with it. Gets it back from Xavier. That's a mistake by the young fullback. And he was very glad to see Weir covering behind him. Another challenge there by Smitzer that left an Everton player on the deck, and Campbell is offside. Well, these have never been easy games to referee, and Mr. Riley needs eyes in the back of his head at the moment. There's quite a few things going on out there. Staunton. Vega takes over. Three waiting for the cross. It's better this time. With time to deliver a good ball, but it was not Jeffers, it was Campbell ahead of him who was caught offside. Smitzer invites Hegum forward. Moves it to Redknapp. The deflection just took the sting out of the shot, but I think it was quite comfortable anyway in the Everton goal.
Yes, the game plan of Everton is excellent. Solid back four, another bank of four in front of them, giving great protection. And it's making it very, very difficult for Liverpool to try and penetrate.
Nicky Barmby. And Campbell again, embarrassing the Liverpool defence for a moment. But now they break with Fowler. They've given it away. Everton expecting a free kick once more that didn't come. And Staunton disappointingly overhits the cross, and the Liverpool fans are getting increasingly frustrated and anxious here. So is he.
This is the goal. I think Barmby gets fortunate there. There's nothing fortunate about that. Great awareness. Houpier didn't see Campbell spinning off the back of him. I think it was Carragher who was definitely playing him onside.
Barmby there again, clever little ball. Campbell, Barmby and Jeffers in the box. Everton's throw. And a number of decisions made by Mr. Riley have upset fans of both sides tonight. Now he's changed his mind. Hagen knocks it long. Weir beaten to it. They've done there on the cover. He got a bit too much on that though. Gerrard kept his eye very much on the ball that time. Now by Staunton. Who's walking on a bed of nails, having been yellow carded. gives Liverpool a chance to break with Smitser. Owen, the only Liverpool man in support at the moment. And it didn't matter because Smitser showed enough of the ball, 2-ball. And that's going to be at least a free kick, and maybe even another card. Ball becomes the first Everton player caution.
This was definitely a clear chance, wasn't it, for Liverpool? Smitser once again overruns the ball in a good position. Let's look at it close up. Well, there you can see another very, very high challenge.
And the shot blocked successfully again by the Everton defence. Redknapp, that's a clever little ball. Fowler well placed on the far side. And Smits has given it away. A break on for Everton, led by Campbell. It's a good tackle by Haman to stop him. Fowler was knocked over by Weir from behind. The referee allows Liverpool the advantage. Redknapp. Again, they got four well placed, but the cross disappointing. Fowler getting angry at the accuracy of the service he's been given. That's gone out. Liverpool throw.
Once again, good positive play from Everton's right back, Dunn. As he went past Staunton, I think Staunton thought about bringing him down. If he had it done, I think he would see an early bath.
There's Staunton. One across this time, but well defended by Everton. Jeffers. Given away to Haman. This is Staunton. Hupia under pressure from Jeffers. Carragher. And Redknapp finds a way through. Great effort by Fowler. And Owen. And still. Penalty. No. Well, it looked for a moment as though the referee was pointing to the spot. But he has actually waved play on, and Liverpool are under pressure at the other end, and Campbell's well placed here. Jeffers decides to go alone, and maybe that was a mistake because Campbell was perfectly placed. The boos are from the Liverpool fans who feel they've been denied a penalty. And I think they're right.
Well, I can't agree with you, I'm sorry. I think the referee got that right. It's a great shot from Fowler. First mistake from David Weir, allowed him in, he tried to read it. Fowler got the other side of him. Great shot, wasn't held by Gerrard. Deflected back towards Owen. Tried to get his shot in. He was overcrowded in the end by 2 or 3 defenders of Everton. I'd like to see that again. My first impression that it wasn't a penalty.
Goff getting up well, but his header goes behind for a goal kick. There's another look, Trevor.
Well, 4 defenders there trying to get the better of Owen. No, I think he just goes over the legs of, I think it's Michael Ball. Let's have a look at it. Not for me. Not for me. I think the referee got that right.
Certainly made the most of it, Owen. He's given away possession to Dunn now. Up well, but a good header away by Hupia, who really has settled well into this Liverpool defence. Carragher. Begum. Berger. And the referee has given Liverpool the verdict. bigger strikers, obviously, and Everton's defence is gobbling it up quite easily at the moment.
Yes, I don't think Everton mind balls coming in from those sort of areas. It's when they get to the byline they have a problem. But I think for Weir and Goff, they're going to cope with those sort of balls all evening. Not a problem to them.
Now Jeffers for Everton. Barnby down the left, Campbell alongside him. Oh, he twisted and turned the defender. And went for goal. The second time, really, he was a little bit greedy there.
Well, surely Barnby had to be offside there, Alan. He's all of, what, 2 yards away from Westerveld when this ball actually comes in. Let's have a little look at it. Clever play again from Jeffers, gets the better of Carragher. And there you can see Barnby following it in. If he got his head to it, I'm sure it'd have been flagged for offside.
Robbie Fowler. Dunn's clearance straight onto the head of Hupia. Goff has given Liverpool a problem with that clearance. Good work again by Hupia.
Well, once he allowed that ball to bounce, it was always going to be a problem for him. He had to come and meet it. Once it bounces, it's always a problem for the defender.
Fowler. No free kick. Barnby for Everton. Still lead 1-0 here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they're looking good again here. Collins is well placed. And they settle for a corner.
For me, Alan, the Everton midfield and the front players are getting at the Liverpool back four far too easily. I spoke about the protection that the Everton midfield four are giving their back four. I don't think it's the same with the Liverpool midfield four. The composition of the midfield four, Spitzer, Redknapp, Haman and Berger, for me, is far too offensive.
Westerveld opting to punch. Back in from Dunn. Offside. He took the free kick while the ball was still moving. Well, on Thursday night, there's a UEFA Cup special for you on Sky Digital. Both Newcastle United and Leeds United are in action live on Sky Sports News. Big night of European football, Thursday. Egham finding Owen. Liverpool's free kick. Running it out to Smitzer. Now Egham. It's not been the prettiest football, but it's always eventful, this particular derby, and it certainly is tonight. Barnby finds Collins. Campbell. Jeffers well placed. Lost Staunton cleverly. And couldn't find a way around Sami Hupia. Redknapp spots the run from Berger. Can't find it. How often does that happen for Liverpool tonight?
We seldom see Berger on this left-hand side here. It's been Staunton who's been pushing on, trying to give them the width.
And Staunton's clearance has gone straight to Jeffers. Now Campbell. Barnby made a great break down the centre then, not seen by Campbell. Here's Jeffers for Everton. He was a bit too clever for his own good. On Francis Jeffers, who actually scored in his first ever derby here last season when Everton went down 3-2. Staunton. Campbell. Goes down from the challenge by Hoopier. Play on, says the ref. Smitsa. Aman. Staunton has Owen outside him. It's going to take some magic from Owen here to try and pull Liverpool level. Once again, Everton's defence was sound.
Yeah, he's been outstanding, hasn't he, Richard Goff? Owen easily gets the better of Dunn. Just look at the positioning of Richard Goff. Knew exactly where that ball was going to be played. Great defending.
And Liverpool quite happy to get a corner out of that, deep into stoppage time. Owen waits. Carragher has come forward for Liverpool here, so too has Hoopier, the other centre-half. Again, it's an Everton head that beats it first. Another Liverpool corner.
When you look at size, Alan, apart from Hoopier, there's not a great deal of size in there. You look at the Everton players, they must have, what, 7 players, 6 foot plus.
Staunton's kick. It's the first real period of sustained pressure by Liverpool in the half, which has now ended with Everton holding on to their 1-goal lead, and Gerard Houllier not too happy, I would think, at Liverpool's first half performance here. They conceded a goal within 5 minutes. 4 minutes, 7 seconds to be precise. The public address announcer has just informed me. Barmby, Jeffers, clever build-up play, and an unerring finish from Campbell. And if it hadn't been for 2 great saves, the second in particular from Liverpool's Dutch goalkeeper Sander Westerveld, the situation could have been even worse for Liverpool than the half-time scoreline, which reads Liverpool 0, Everton 1. And I've no doubt Gerard Houllier, and in particular Phil Thompson, has had a few strong words to say at half-time, and maybe a ticking off as well for Michael Owen for that challenge. Certainly he's got to be very careful now. Let's remind you of how the teams are lining up, and there aren't any half-time changes to confuse things. Liverpool with Hamann making his home debut and only his second appearance ever. Smitsa and Fowler both coming back after injury. Staunton at left back because Matteo is injured. Everton also had injuries to complicate Walter Smith's selection, but it's been a very solid looking Everton so far. And his goal separates the sides as the 161st Merseyside derby reaches its final 45 minutes, with Everton boasting this proud record of having lost only once to their neighbours in the last 10 meetings. That was the game here last season. 6 of those were drawn. For the moment, I dare say if you offered Liverpool a point, they'd take it. Everton, who lost their first couple of away games this season, won on their last trip at Sheffield Wednesday, and already showing an improvement on last season when they lost so many times away from Goodison. But Liverpool facing their favourite Kop end, looking to come at Everton early on here.
So the big talking point half-time was it a penalty on Michael Owen? 1 or 2 pointed, just leave it there as Jeffers goes clear.
An amazing break again. He's got Barmby up in support as well. Well, you can't accuse him of not shooting enough, Francis Jeffers, can you?
Well, I've spoken about his vision, but on this occasion it let him down, because if he had just lifted his head at the last second, he would have noticed Nick Barmby coming at the far post, totally unmarked. He's obviously not seen him. He's tried to shoot across the keeper. I think he's gone for a throw-in.
Well, no, they like strikers to be greedy, but there are times to be aware of others, and maybe that's the 3rd time in this game he hasn't been.
I was saying that Liverpool kicking towards the Kop this half. 1 or 2 suggested if Michael Owen had gone down in front of the Kop, then perhaps it could have been a penalty.
Berger finds Smitsa, who got too much weight on his pass.
But I still maintain, having looked at it a couple of times, Alan, that the referee got it right.
It's not been Michael Owen's night so far. Strangely enough, he's never scored a goal either in 4 previous derbies, and he's been on a winning team only once. Spitzer helping it on. You have to be impressed the way Everton have defended tonight. Carragher's clearance. Richard Dunn, the 20-year-old Irishman, quite comfortable in letting that go out to give Everton a bit of breathing space. Fowler's layoff. Redknapp being forced wide by the attentions of Hutchison amongst many. And indeed, in the end, the Everton captain fouled him. Liverpool get on with it quickly. Hamann. Staunton. Wasn't allowed to make the cross. Campbell working hard, and that's been part of Everton's game plan tonight. They have given so much to this game. I don't think Mr. Riley is going to be offered the bungalow on Merseyside by too many of those packed inside Anfield tonight. Redknapp. Good skill by Redknapp. Fowler tried to return it. Wheels interception. Another tough challenge. Campbell this time. Liverpool hunting in packs now. Have possession with Fowler. A large space in front of Carragher, who helps it onto Hegem. Back again from the Norwegian international. Owen trying to see where Goff was coming from, but he loses possession anyway. Jeffers, Campbell ahead of him.
Well, that was a great situation again there for Everton, and Jeffers was careless. He knew what he wanted to do, didn't take enough care with his pass. If he'd played the right ball, Campbell would have been in.
Carragher, Redknapp. Fowler spins away to the left. Spitz is just ahead of him again. Liverpool guilty of gifting possession back to the other side. Campbell. She's done. Jeffers has made an early run, and they tried to pick him out. Everton feel that Carragher obstructed him. Berger. Hamann did well this time to shake off Hutchison. Redknapp. Really volleyed that one out, and great skill by Spitzer. Fowler well placed. Well, he must have got the shout, presumably, because he just stepped over the ball, and Everton said thank you very much. And Everton break dangerously again here with Jeffers. The Liverpool defence exposed again. Francis Jeffers is having one of those nights.
Well, that's the second occasion now in the first 4 minutes of the second half that Liverpool have lost the ball in a high position. And they've gone clean through them. One pass has put Jeffers clear. Hegem found upfield. No cover there. Really should have hit the target. They may rue these chances, Alan. They should be out of sight at the moment. They've had the clear-cut chances. They should be at least 2 up.
Absolutely. Hutchison. By Liverpool. And Owen beaten to it by Goff. It's hard to believe that he's 37, Richard Goff. There by Campbell, which Mr. Riley has given Liverpool a free kick for. Now they've gone on with it, as they wanted to in the first place. Staunton, Fowler. The ball's just not sticking up front for Liverpool. Campbell offside. Vladimir Spitzer was loose as well. Hegem did well. Spitzer gets a second chance, and it's a better ball this time. Hamann dispossessed. Barmby. Hutchison. worked hard to win it back for Liverpool. On it goes to Redknapp. Staunton to his left, so too is Berger. And again, it was good defending by Everton. Xavier making a vital interception. Signed him for £1.5 million from PSV in Holland. Westerveld had to be quick there with Campbell bearing down on him. And the Everton player injured as he fell.
You know why, don't you, Alan, that Westerveld followed through with his boot? He's felt that. Might to get another look at that. Watch this. Carragher misses it. Watch the foot of Westerveld. There we go.
Kevin Campbell has been a hero to Everton since his arrival last season, when he scored 9 goals in 8 games on loan then, before he was signed permanently from Trabzonspor. His goal separates the sides and they won't want to lose him. Well, they always tell goalkeepers to protect themselves, and Westerveld certainly did. Campbell's okay.
Well, 6'4", you're not going to mess with him, are you?
Well, he's an imposing figure. Carragher. Schmitzer. To see the ball played forward more quickly. That's not necessarily Liverpool's style, and that's what happens when it is played quickly. And Goff, under pressure, concedes the throw. Hegem. Berger. Now they're coming to meet it near post, but it's the goalkeeper's ball. He's yet to beat Liverpool in his short time as Everton manager. Maybe tonight's the night. Foul by Hamann. Well, Hutchison's been in the wars tonight. He can look after himself, of course, but he's been in the thick of those midfield collisions. Goff has gone forward for this Everton free kick. Couldn't win the header. Hegem got there first. Everton in no great hurry. Michael Ball launches it towards Campbell. It's a foul throw. Lifted his foot off the ground. And a glum-looking Gerard Houllier wonders when his team are going to start performing the way he expects. Fowler. Houllier under pressure from Jeffers did well. Berger. Redknapp. Now Patrick Berger. Typically weaving run from him. And he finds Fowler. Well played, Hutchison. Collins. With a Liverpool free kick.
Yeah, it was good play that from Everton, kept good possession, but they just overdid it. Needed the ball to go long.
Was clearly wrestled to the ground there by Goff. I don't away with that one. Berger has it back, however. And Fowler has a chance. He's got Owen in support. Owen frustrated, but Fowler apparently didn't spot him.
Yes, another mistake this time from David Weir. It's the second occasion now that he's allowed Robbie Fowler in. He has the chance to get the shot in here. Would have been over 25 yards, but they force him wide. His angle gets worse and worse. And it's a comfortable save for Gerrard.
Everton win it back again. Xavier. Barmby. It's a foul. Liverpool had those successive wins against Leeds and Arsenal. Things started to look a bit better. But then Hudier's team were beaten here, of course, by Manchester United. Drew at Leicester. They've already lost 3 times in the Premiership this season. A home defeat tonight will send out a few warning signals. This a season that was looked forward to with such anticipation by the Liverpool fans, really believing that they could improve on their 7th place last season, their lowest finishing position for 5 years. Well, no doubt that Kenny Dalglish has felt a little more anxious as player and manager at previous derby games, but he can relax tonight in his Celtic role. Schmitzer. Oh, that's a poor ball straight to Collins. Sensible play again by Goff. Campbell. And gets it back. Good tackle. Important one from Hoopier. Schmitzer against ball. The linesman has flagged. The referee says play on because it would have been a Liverpool free kick. It could be a Liverpool goal. But Gerrard did well at the feet of Robbie Fowler.
Yes, Gerrard did well, and also Mr. Riley did well. Linesman he saw flagging for a foul against Schmitzer, but he played the advantage. It was the correct decision. Great run from Fowler, but just slightly overhit from Schmitzer. Gives Gerrard the chance to come out and dive at his feet.
Staunton plays it early for Berger. And the referee has stopped Liverpool in their tracks because Jeffers is down injured.
Yes, he's taken a knock to the head, and once again, it's the correct decision. It infuriates the Liverpool supporters. I think that's got something to do with it, the result. At this moment, the referee was right again.
Liverpool are about to make a substitution incident. We'll tell you about that in a moment when we look again at this incident. Eric Meyer was ready to come on there for Liverpool. He had his tracksuit off, and it seemed as though Liverpool were signalling to Robbie Fowler that he should come off. Maybe he's feeling that ankle again, but Fowler seemed to signal back to the bench that he was ready to continue, at least for the short term. Strange incident that. So Meyer goes back to the bench. Fowler stays on. Schmitzer. Given away to Barmby. Collins. Hegem did well. Staunton. Now Redknapp. Jamie Carragher. 11 Everton men between him and the goal. Schmitzer's layoff. Hegem with the cross. And Gerrard, apart from that early mistake when he miscued an attempted clearance, hasn't done anything wrong.
No, and Everton as a team have done very little wrong, and the pressing has been outstanding. We've just passed the hour mark. Can they maintain this for another half an hour? And if they can, it's going to be desperately difficult for Liverpool to break them down.
Reminder of our Thursday night European football bill, a UEFA Cup special for Sky Digital viewers, as both Newcastle United and Leeds United are in action live on Sky Sports News. Much better kick by Gerrard this time, so much so that it found Jeffers offside.
Gerrard shaking his head, and rightly so. It was a magnificent clearance on the half volley. His two front players, Jeffers and Campbell, were very slow coming back. They shouldn't be offside.
Ball cleaning up the first clearance from Goff. Schmitzer didn't realise he had possession. Collins has now for Everton. Xavier couldn't quite release Jeffers. But Liverpool are pushing so many men forward at the moment that you feel that Everton could easily punish them on the counter. Hegum. Now Berger. Fowler. Still looks out of sorts, doesn't he, Robbie Fowler? The ankle injury that has kept him out for the last 3 games is clearly affecting his game tonight. And I wouldn't think it'd be too much longer now before he is replaced.
When you're a passing team like Liverpool, Alan, and they put the onus on passing, it's absolutely imperative that the front players keep possession of that ball. And I think Robbie's allowed it to come away from him on too many occasions in this game.
Of course, it was in the corresponding game last season when he got himself into a lot of trouble, not for the goal he scored in the 3-2 win, but for his celebrations, which led to a hefty fine and a lengthy suspension. Well, Maya is coming on now, but it's who's gone off, not Fowler. So there must have been a change of heart on the Liverpool bench. The big Dutchman, who made his first start recently against Hull, comes on. Gerrard is ready to come on, and well, obviously it is a swap. Gerrard will go into midfield, and Maya will replace Robbie Fowler in the end up front. Well, the irony was that Staunton in particular in the first 45 minutes got a lot of good crosses in from the left-hand side. Liverpool didn't have sufficient height or power in the middle to capitalise. Now they have with Maya. Collins. Good tackle by Gerrard. It's left Collins on the ground, but Everton still have possession. Not now, they don't. Disappointing ball by Dunn. Now, substitutions can often change the nature of a game. Ball lay off there by Redknapp, though.
Yes, but it wasn't the best of throws, was it, Alan? The pitch is so greasy. It absolutely flew off the surface towards Redknapp. It was a difficult ball to play. And he put his young mate, Gerrard, in trouble.
And as a result, Liverpool have conceded a free kick. 25 minutes to go. Everton still lead. Hutchinson's free kick. Goff sneaked forward, but Westerveld first to it. And immediately gets Liverpool moving. Gerrard. Maya. Gerrard. 2 substitutes combined. The challenges are typically fierce. And it goes to Maya. Weir defended cleverly. Liverpool's throw. Berger did well to get the ball in, but Collins was on hand Everton. Now Hutchison.
Once again, excellent play from Hutchinson. Ran that ball a good 30 yards. Picked out Barnby. Played a real captain's role tonight, Hutchinson. An excellent in the centre of that park.
Liverpool have had the lion's share of possession in this second half without really seriously threatening Gerrard in the Everton goal. Collins. Barnby leaves it to Campbell. This is ball. Campbell. Barnby. That's a good ball. Hutchison. Now done. A rare excursion forward for him. Campbell unmarked in the middle. Liverpool's concentration lapsed then. Everton enjoying a good spell of possession of their own here. Liverpool have Titi Camara warming up, ready to come on.
Yes, they've been to do that for the last 10 minutes. I think they've been working as hard as they have been throughout the game, but when they've won the ball, they've given it away too cheaply. That little spell there, they started to keep possession again, something they did in the first half very, very well.
Patrick Berger. Smitzer, his Czech international teammate. Free kick. Xavier not happy. But the referee well placed.
We have a message from Peter Jones at Lerd Street, Birkenhead. Contact the nearest police officer, please.
Staunton knocks it long. Well, the header had Everton in trouble for a moment, but their defending has been top rate tonight. Meyer placing them in there.
First time, Alan, from a set piece at Liverpool, they've had a little bit of joy. It was flighted from Staunton to the back post, and the substitute Meyer got up above Goff with an excellent downward header.
Goff doing rather better this time. But still, Liverpool keep possession. Egan. And again, Hegem. Smitzer. Owen. Couldn't get away from Weir. Vision by Redknapp to pick out Staunton. And then it goes early. Smitzer, the smallest man in the box, pushed to try and make some room for himself, knocked off over. Free kick to Everton. And Titi Camara is about to come on for Liverpool. He's been a big success with the fans in his short time here. He's been out with a groin injury. And that foul was Smitzer's final contribution to the game. And the former Marseille player has a chance to try and save this game for Liverpool. 20 minutes to go.
Yes, we normally expect him when he comes on to play on the left-hand side. Smitzer coming off, he's taken up a right-hand sided attacking position.
With three out-and-out attacking players now in Meyer, Owen and Camara. But still a goal down. Staunton. Dropped off to make room and then gives it away. Ball's clearance.
Yes, you can see what his intentions were. He picked out the run of Berger. He went in behind the two central defenders of Weir and Goff. Didn't make contact. Collins has given it away here to Hegem.
Typically surging run by Everton Hegum. And Everton have conceded a corner. Goff's clearance. The Kop for one of the few times tonight. Let's rip with the mighty roar. Carragher has joined the hordes for the corner, which wasn't very well placed and easily cleared. Remarkably, it stayed in. Jeffers.
All he can do is hold it up, wait for support, and he certainly gets it. This is a 2-on-1 situation now.
Xavier. Collins. Well, that had to be made, that tackle, because suddenly Staunton found himself in real trouble.
Yes, but I think Xavier let him off the hook. He's played the wrong ball here. He's got done on his outside. He looks to go inside. And for me, that's the wrong ball.
He has gained Everton a corner. Goff's made a late run into the box. Just beyond him. Barnby. Campbell. Hit the top of the bar, I think.
And just look at the room that Campbell gets when this ball comes in here. It's quite unbelievable. There's nobody within 4 or 5 yards of him.
Xavier. Campbell's there again. Liverpool get it back with Titi Camara. Lucky to have a second chance here. He's taken it. It's a lovely little back healer. Patrick Berger couldn't make real progress. Everton breathe again.
Collins did well there. Excellent cover in play. Recognised danger. Quickly reacted to it. The crowd in the Kop was shouting to something I couldn't quite see from here. But it was certainly good defensive play from Collins.
Let's remind you of the telephone number to cast your vote for the man of the match. It's 09009 11 22 33. Liverpool in a bit of trouble again at the back. Barnby. Jeffers is offside rather. And he and Vesterveld have an angry clash. And they're both going to be in trouble here.
Well, they've got to go, haven't they? The two of them have got to go off, Jeffers and Vesterveld. It's a pity. But Mr. Riley's got no option. When hands are raised like that. We saw it on Saturday, didn't we, at Derby? Mr. Halsey sending off Huertas. The same's got to happen here. I'm not so sure that he actually was offside. It's immaterial now because it's the talking point.
It's a red card for Jeffers, and it's got to be the same colour surely for Vesterveld. You can tell from the reaction of the Liverpool players it is.
He's got no option, Alan. Hands are raised. Blows took place. He had to go.
Well, Liverpool have got a real problem now because Brad Friedel, who would normally have been on the bench, he's got a lot of experience, of course, as Jeffers continues the arguments going off. Friedel's not here because of this 3 non-EEC players ruling. And because of that, Liverpool have had to put Jørgen Nielsen, the Danish player, on the bench, and he's never actually played in the first team. In fact, yes, what am I thinking of? They've already had their 3 substitutes. So they can't change the goalkeeper. Yes, as Camara was Liverpool's 3rd substitute. And Steve Staunton.
Well, he certainly looks to take over, doesn't he?
So Liverpool's problem even worse than I imagined. Well, the first challenge by Jeffers was certainly a heavy one, but there was no excuse for getting involved like that. Someone with the experience of Sander Vesterveld should have known better. And the referee was given no option. Things go from bad to worse, it seems, for Gerard Houllier at the moment.
Interesting to see
Staunton, the goalkeeper.
It's interesting to see what Walter Smith does now. Does he keep it exactly the same? Happy with 1-0? Does he try and get an extra forward up there? He puts Staunton under as much pressure as he possibly can. We'll see.
Well, we said these games are always eventful, and this one has not let us down. Berger. Steven Gerrard. It'll be interesting to see if Everton can test the standing keeper now. Barnby. Good tackle by Carragher. Redknapp. Takes on Dunn on the outside and then the inside. Which way is he going to end up going? Well done, you. And Everton could test Staunton here. Hutchison leading the break. Campbell. Xavier. Back it goes to Campbell. Hutchison's well placed in the middle. And they couldn't find him. Campbell curses himself for not being more accurate.
Here's the first test for Steve Staunton. This was almost his first test. He comes out, dives at the feet of Hutchinson. It's Carragher who gets the clearance, goes for a corner, and this is a real test now for Steve Staunton.
Against Dunn again. Great shout of handball there, but the referee had already spotted that. Hagan. Owen. Everton have really been up for this tonight. They've played exceptionally well. Header. Xavier. That was loose. Straight to Meyer. Redknapp for Liverpool. And a bit of a late challenge there by Redknapp on Xavier.
He's got to be careful, Alan. It was a lunge there at Xavier. Already been booked.
Thinking it's ironic, isn't it, for Liverpool's third-choice goalkeeper Nielsen, that when he might finally have got the chance to come on, he can't because the 3 subs had already been used. Yellow card for Goff for taking his time and moving the ball. The free kick. 10 minutes to go.
He is 37, though, Alan. He could do with the rest, couldn't he?
Liverpool will do their best to make sure he doesn't get an easy break in the next 10 minutes. Collins wins it back off Michael Owen. Liverpool's throw. Good persistence there by Owen. Gerrard's cross, it flicked off the defender. Redknapp. Oh. Still the danger as Meyer knocks it back in. And then Carragher. Everton concede the corner off ball. Nine minutes to go. Liverpool 0, Everton 1. It came through the crowd. Nobody quite knew where the ball was for a moment. But Everton have survived.
Well, they almost got lucky, Liverpool, didn't they? Because it was a poorly struck corner from Gerrard. Straight along the floor. And once again, it comes off Richard Goff's knee, falls straight to one of his colleagues. An intended clearance, blocked, goes for a goal kick, relieves the pressure.
Meyer did well, but Weir read the danger. Barmby's header. Campbell will keep chasing here. Carragher, the last defender. Staunton could be forgiven perhaps for not fully appreciating the various laws that apply to goalkeepers then.
I seem to recall, and it's not the first time Steve Staunton's actually been in goal. I can't remember the game.
Doesn't have an actual save to make yet. And Everton have presented it back to Redknapp here. Gerrard, good ball. Camara. Not had much joy against Dunn so far. And doesn't again. Big up and under, and Campbell's the man underneath it. That's just the kind of shot that Staunton would have wanted to deal with.
Well, he'll be so disappointed with that effort. You can see what his intentions were. He spotted Staunton off his line, trying to lob it over his head, but it was poorly executed.
It's given Liverpool a break with Camara. Corner.
And everyone's back for Everton. Leave no one up.
Berger's kick. Carragher tried to get his head onto it, so too did Hoopier. Everton get it away yet again. And Everton have a man down injured at the moment, so
Mr. Riley's ignored it.
Play to go on, yeah. Meyer's shot, and it's deflected, and almost in. Corner.
What a great save that was from Gerrard. Great shot from Meyer. I think it was deflected off the foot of ball. Brilliant save.
Hooper on the far post. Never reached him. Meyer made the best attempt to get there. Now Berger. Hoopier's ball in. Strange layoff by Camara. And the referee's given Liverpool a free kick.
Well, what a big decision that is, because if you're not given it, Barmby, I'm sure it had been played clear from Collins.
Jamie Redknapp lining up the free kick. 5 minutes to go. The 161st Merseyside derby. Liverpool are a goal down. Well, Gerrard has played his part in this Everton performance tonight.
I think that was less difficult than the one before, Alan. The one before was a brilliant reflex save. I think he saw quite clearly that ball there, and enough time to make the save.
Redknapp lifts one in. Looking for Meyer or Carragher, who's virtually another forward at the moment for Liverpool. He's deserted his defensive post. But it's a goal kick.
Well, this is the save of the match for me. Deflected from ball. That really is a brilliant save. Saw it very late, low down to his left-hand side, just got it around the post.
Oh, 9009, 11-22-33. Let's hear from you now with your vote for man of the match. Liverpool launch another attack with Hoopier. Hegem. Meyer has called for an early cross. Now Gerrard. Berger. Well played, done. He's had a sound game at right back. Campbell, and suddenly Everton have got an extra man over here. Done on the chase. Barmby is in the middle. It's a great run by him, but a fine, fine piece of defending.
Well, that's the danger, isn't it, when you're pushing forward, trying to get the equaliser. They were bare at the back. Campbell letting him play the 1-2, but look at whoever this is, Barmby on this left-hand side, totally unmarked. Dunn actually tries to pick him out. But excellent defending from Gerrard.
Just what Everton needed at this stage of the game, a corner which goes in flat to Campbell. Hutchison. Well, if you believe that the team that has most of the possession deserves to win a football match, then Gerard Houllier will say it should have been Liverpool's night. But Everton have defended brilliantly, worked hard, played above themselves in many cases, and are threatening to take all 3 points here. And it would be a hard man that would deny them the right to those 3 points. There's Kamara. Liverpool are not finished yet. 2 minutes to go. Berger's layoff was clever. And back he goes to Redknapp. But Everton get it clear yet again. This really is pressure now. Michael Owen for Liverpool. Barmby back defending. Bit of jostling going on there off the ball as Liverpool prepare to take this throw.
Once again, excellent defending from Richard Gough. The breaks on again if he plays the right ball.
Barmby's in the middle, and this time he has found him. Well, it was a bit of a difficult ball for him to control, really. Chest high. Into the last minute at Anfield. Liverpool facing the possibility of their third defeat of the season already here. They only lost 4 matches at Anfield in the whole of last season.
Well, Walter Smith's just gone absolutely furious with the 4th official because he's just seen 5 minutes coming out from injury time.
Hutchison. Yeah, 5 minutes was not what Everton wanted to see. Well as they've defended. Gerrard. This is Owen. 3 in the box here for Liverpool. But there's no way through. Michael Ball is rock solid. No problem for Staunton. Who's just had one half-hit shot from Campbell to save so far. Hegem. Everton's throw.
Well, if Everton could defend the injury time and unlike the defended for the 90 minutes, they fully deserve to win. They've been able to do tonight what Liverpool have not been able to do this season, apart from the 1 game against Arsenal, and that's to keep a clean sheet. And to be fair, they've not really looked like conceding. Their success has been built around a solid back 4 and a very, very hard-working midfield 4 who's given plenty of protection, pressed the ball really well all evening.
They've still got some defending to do. As Hegem plays one in. Berger. Now Gerrard. In it goes again. Barmby did well then for Everton. Campbell takes a clattering challenge from young Gerrard, and it's a red card for him. And the Merseyside derby explodes again here in stoppage time. The 3rd red card of the night. And 2 of them have been Liverpool players, and there's still arguing, pushing and shoving going on, which the referee will have to deal with. Trevor.
Well, Talk about a high tackle. That was almost waist high. And you have to say, Alan, that the referee was no more than 2 or 3 yards away from the action. Saw it absolutely clear, and he produced a card instantly.
Well, when you think that he was quite lenient towards Michael Owen, and it has to be said, Don Hutchison in the first half, just think what the red card count could have been tonight.
Yes, it's been fiercely competitive, but over-competitive. I've not seen a game for such a long time with so many bad challenges. That's the second time Campbell was caught for one tonight. Earlier, there was one from Westerveld on him. This one really is high. Just look how high this is. Top of the thigh.
Liverpool reduced to 9 men and still a goal down. Collins. Good ball for Barmby. And still Barmby. Oh, good save. Xavier denied what would have been his first goal by a wonderful save from the standing keeper.
Yeah, I think also Xavier denies Barmby a chance here, because I'm sure Barmby would have scored with that. Just as he's about to strike it, Xavier shoots with his left foot. Fair boost to Staunton. He was equal to it.
Everton just need to keep possession now. And the victory is theirs. But Hutchison has lost the ball. Camera charges on. Liverpool have only got one man, but others are arriving from midfield. And it's not a bad ball. Redknapp couldn't get there. Now he could at the second attempt. And Collins on hand to intercept.
Well, that was unbelievably poor play, wasn't it, from Hutchinson? He should know better. He's 5 yards from the corner fake, loses possession. And they were lucky to get away with it.
Incredible ending here at Anfield. Goff's clearance. Xavier looks for Barmby. Liverpool have a throw. We're into the final minute, though. There may be a little more time added because of the sending off, apart from anything else. Pumped back in again. Anywhere high into the stand will do now for Everton. Nothing wrong with that. Camara lost his man cleverly.
Once again, Goff in the right position. That ball has been like a magnet to him every time it's come in the penalty box.
Hegem. Another throw. The referee's just had a glance at his watch. Berger. And again, Everton, heroic defending, came back in from Redknapp's shot into the crowd. And that might be Liverpool's final opportunity gone.
Well, what a great shot that was from Redknapp on the volley. I think it was Dunn who got the block in. What an important block it was.
Liverpool go back. They've got to go forward at double quick speed now, though. Weir gets it away. This is Barmby. Campbell. It's all over. A sad night for Liverpool. A great night for Walter Smith and Everton. His first Merseyside derby victory. Liverpool beaten for the 3rd time in a Premiership fixture on their own home ground this season. And just as seriously from their point of view, they had 2 players sent off, including goalkeeper Westerveld, who will have to be replaced now at a future date. Everton also had a dismissal in Francis Jeffers. And Everton are celebrating, and why not? It's been a wonderful performance of grit, endeavour, and no little skill from the team from across Stanley Park. They've kept up their wonderful record against Liverpool, beaten just once by their great rivals now in the last 11 games. A tremendous night for Everton, a worrying night, though, for Liverpool.